Hello everyone, and welcome back to day 9. How is everyone on this gorgeous day? Hopefully it's a gorgeous day when I actually upload this, because today is not a gorgeous day. Weather-wise, it was a total washout, literally. So anyways, today's video is going to be about scarecrows. So I'm going to do kind of like a glammed up scarecrow, because scarecrows are supposed to be dressed in like old, ugly clothes. According to my research, they're supposed to be dressed up in like old clothes to scare off things. Well, anyways, before I get too far into this already, let's just go ahead and get started. So if you're interested to see how this glammed up scarecrow comes out, then keep on watching. So before I start, I haven't worn acrylics in like a hot minute. I literally used to wear them all the time since I was like 16, and then I had kids, so I would take them off for a little while, and then I put them back on again, and I haven't had them now for a while. I used to just do like the Color Street like nail strip stuff, but I found these wicked cute press-ons, and I am literally obsessed. Literally, okay, just so we all know. So we are gonna see how I can do anything in these. Wish me luck. Alright, so let's go ahead and just prime our eyelids and get started. So scarecrows have been in existence for more than 3,000 years. It's a long time. I had no idea. So a scarecrow or a hangman is a decoy or a mannequin in the shape of a human, and it's usually dressed in old clothes and placed in an open field to discourage birds such as crows or sparrows from disturbing and feeding on recently cast seed and growing crops, because you don't want those bitches messing with your crops. Rude. It was not always this way. The Egyptians used the first scarecrows in recorded history to protect their vast wheat fields along the Nile River from flocks of quail. Their version of the scarecrow was a wooden frame covered with nets. The farmers would hide in the fields, and when the quail would approach, they would scare them into the nets. That would not only save their crop from devastation, but the caught quail could be eaten for dinner that night. So the Japanese farmers started making their version of the scarecrow to protect rice fields, and their scarecrows were shaped like people dressed in raincoats and straw hats. Like, doing my research on scarecrows and like the different cultures and what they used is just so funny, so neat. In Germany, scarecrows were originally wooden and made to resemble witches. And in medieval Britain, young boys and girls were used as live scarecrows or bird scarers, where they would patrol the fields of crops and scare away the birds by waving their arms or throwing stones. Like, imagine being like, all right, kids, get your butts out there. Go throw some stones at some birds. I think now you like might get in trouble for that, so don't do it. This eventually led to farmers stuffing sacks with straw and using painted gourds to make heads and faces to create the straw men, which they would then lean up against a pole to scare away the birds. So meantime, in the United States, immigrant German farmers began making human-like scarecrows called Bossamen or boogeyman that they would dress up in old clothes stuffed with straw with the proverbial red bandana tied around their neck. Materials can be simple, but they should be sturdy. Remember that your scarecrow will need to stand up on the elements of sun, wind, and rain. The frame can be cross-shaped structure about 4 to 5 feet wide and 6 to 8 feet tall, or whatever height you want your scarecrow to be. Don't forget to allow for several inches that the wood piece or pole will be inserted into the ground. So you can use your imagination and recycle some PVC pipe or a discarded garden trellis to create your frame. That's actually a really good idea. Fill an old flannel shirt and pants with some straw, hay, grass clippings, or plastic bags, whatever you have available, to make the body, arms, and legs of your scarecrow. And be sure to cinch off the ankles and the wrists of the clothing with garden twine to hold in the stuffing. So you can also make your scarecrow sit in chairs. It doesn't have to be standing, so it might not even require any frame. Depends on what you want to do. Just be sure to tie the body and the limbs to its perch so that it doesn't end up in your neighbor's yard with that wind, especially if you're in like a windier part of the United States. I know, like hurricane season. Okay, so this is the eye look, and I'm going to go off camera, finish the rest of the face in this glammed scarecrow. We'll be right back. And I'm back. And this is the final look. So this is my version of a glammed up scarecrow, and I hope you guys like it. I definitely like it. And thank you guys so much for watching. As always, thank you for all the support, and I hope you guys are staying safe. Bye.